May 5th was NEET 2024, and here in Manipur on May 5th there was a serious hailstorm that affected lots of people in Manipur in the state. And on that particular day there was a huge rainfall, due to which there were several power cuts all over the state. And on that particular day, when the examiners, when the candidates are taking their examination in their examination center, the power went off. And moreover, many students complained that they didn't get their question paper all on time, and in few centers the invigilators couldn't take in their admit cards. So due to these discrepancies, lots of students faced a lack of time factor. Like, they were given 3 hours 20 minutes, the exam started some 30 minutes late, but as the exam approaches its end and it became quite dark because of the power cuts, and some schools, some centers didn't have the backup power facility. So in the examination hall it became very dark, and the invigilators informed the students end up the exam because it's time. The students complained that you started the exam some 30 minutes late, but it went vain. Well, that's how in maximum of the centers in Manipur, in Imphal, that's how examination went on. Yet the students, they expected their marks to be on their level, and some students even expected very high marks, very good marks. Then they checked their OMR, and when that window is opened by NTA, and they got very good marks. Then yesterday suddenly, while the election result was declaring, NTA declared NEET result also. Whatever may be the reason, what happened is that the few particular students whose mark is supposed to be high, they get very low marks, and they started calling me. They told me like, what is happening, sir? What went wrong? I said, I don't know. Well, I don't know. And few of the students said they want to commit suicide. Now, what went wrong? Whose fault is it? In their OMR, they got their OMR and their mark is quite high, but suddenly their result, in their final result, the mark decreased. So I don't know what went wrong, and what if that particular student or few students commit suicide in fearing that they might not get an MBBS this year? Who's going to be the responsible for this? Well, that's one part of the thing. I got the NEET list, the toppers list, late at night because I couldn't download it. And when I downloaded it and I saw the result, I was quite surprised and taken aback to see that there are some 67 students securing 720 marks. Well, good that the students are becoming very competitive, and they are studying a lot, and their coaching centers, tuition centers are helping a lot. But in my 15 years experience of teaching for NEET, previously called AIPMT, I haven't seen such an incident, or should I say accident. I couldn't believe that students will be able to score, 67 students will be able to score 720. Yes, maybe 2, 3, 4 students, it is highly possible. Then I studied that list, the toppers list, and I find many students with the same kind of roll number, indicating that they are in the same center, exam center, which gives a vague idea that the question is leaked. And or maybe like in that particular exam center there are a few people who are trying to help the student. That cannot be denied, because that's the only way possible. Then again, few of these students, they do not have second name. They have only one name, single name in Haryana. Imagine how many people have single names in Haryana. So there's some kind of vagueness. Then I studied the list, Then I came upon the second mark, like below, just below that 720. Students are able to score 719. Come on, we are not fools. The candidates who are appearing in the exam are going to become doctors, and you cannot take for granted that they are fools. Is it even possible to score 719? Or for that matter, the next mark, 718. If a student commit a mistake, one question mistake, the mark would be 715. And if he leave one question, the mark would be 716. So how is it even possible to secure 719 or 718? Well, NTA explained it at around 12:30, I believe, 12:30, late night, midnight. They are so busy. They said that it's grace mark because some students file some complaint, some FIR it seems, some police complaint or some complaint, and following some rules of some court rulings few years back, NTA has decided that they will give some grace mark to few students, whoever met that complaint. Is it fair to those students who didn't make the complaint? And let us again say, students make a complaint. Who are these students? Any student who know that they will secure somewhere around 715, 710, I don't think they'll even complain that they won't secure 720. Will there be any complaint like that? I don't think that's highly possible. So there's something uneasy, something is going on with this NEET result. So I am not into it, and I don't believe this is a good result. One thing is possible, you should be checking 180 questions, but I think NDA made few mistakes, maybe by checking more questions for those students who attempted more questions. Is that what happened? Or please do not say there is some clerical error, some printing mistake, some typo. No, it's such an important examination, and such things should not happen. And if that happen, then whoever is responsible should be terminated, and they should not hold any position, like they are not fit to be in NTA. Again, let's see how NTA comes with another notice. But as of now, I will support a re-NEET, a totally new NEET, not even a new result, because the result would not be fair. You can see how in a particular center, in few particular centers, students are able to secure 720. I'm not against students securing 720, but I'm against students securing 720 from one particular center and single name students. I think it's time for the students to come out, and I think it's time for all the teachers to come out and protest, not come out on the streets. At least come out. Do not try to claim that my student, our coaching center student came in the first rank. Yes, that's good, but we should also stand together with those students who have been really demotivated by this result, and about those whose mark has been decreased terribly. NTA should really come up with something. That's it. Thank you very much.